It's been so long. Let's see if I got some sound going here. Hey, can you hear me? Give me a hell yeah if you can hear me. Hey, can you hear me? Oh yeah. Got it. I can hear it. Weird. It's been working. It's been a while. It has been a while. What? Little stone cold. What's going on, guys? It's been a while. It's been a long time, it seems like. I'm gonna turn this down just a hair. Just out here messing around with some cars. Just got back from vacation. That was nice. Yes, it has been a while. Rolling cars. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just, I got some cars that's got to go out tomorrow. Some gassers for Mr. Boomershine. Little race he's got coming up. My two little gassers. Figure I'd get them some running, stretch their legs a little bit before they get packed up and sent to Kansas. Then next week I got a couple of cars that's got to go out. I gotta send Scale Racing's cars out, and I gotta send Knobby Ridge some cars. I'll probably just send all those out next week. Hey, what's up, Ray? Appreciate it, man. Ray, again, that was a fast car, man. I thought you was gonna get me. My cars tend to fall off by the finals. See, I got lucky and squeaked it out. Some new names at the top too. It's good to see. Alright. I'll let y'all see these cars run down the track. Nothing special. I don't know what a fast guys are supposed to run. Let me turn this light on a little bit. Hey! Let's see what he does. Good race. Wasn't the fastest times though. Let's see. Let's see. Anything else going on in the Diecast world that I missed while I was gone? I caught the rest of the policeman's ball on vacation, so I did get to watch that sitting on the balcony looking over the mountains and all that. That was pretty good. Some good racing. Let's see. Yeah, I'm working on some cars too. I got my Cadillac that I'm working on for Knobby Ridge. A jackhammer. Nothing special there. I'll show y'all what they run. Just so I can show you that. Ugh. Nothing special. Let's see. Been trying to collect entries from previous races. Ha! I wonder what races that is. Yeah, I got a few out too, but I don't know. Usually when it goes like that, it's not good. When it goes that long. $16 and a 24. Not the greatest. Let's see how we have the exact same. Yeah. I had these wheels laying around. And I've done tried to put them on a few builds and they've just never worked out. Same thing with the Cadillac. Those wheels have been on cars several times and they just haven't made the cut. But they spin too good and to just throw them out. So I just keep trying them till one day they might work. There you go. Oh no, it's pretty good. So we'll see. That's what I'm gonna send to Knobby Ridge. And for scale racing, Flipzilla. And Flip Gambino. No, man, I got Ben's foot. Matter of fact, these are just some of the wheels that I went through looking for gasser wheels and a couple other wheels. I mean, that's just a small fraction of wheels that I go through. But what I do is I'll work them and I'll test them, and like I said, if they spin good and they're smooth, and I'll keep them and I'll try them again. Just because they didn't work in one car doesn't mean they ain't gonna work in another. Maybe just had the wrong combination together, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, these will not win scale racing's race. I'm telling y'all that right now. I just built this car today. And they're okay. They're not super fast. I think 70 grand cars need to be running in the 9s, 6 9s on this track, and that's just not happening. I think Flipzilla over there can get in the O's every once in a while, but they are what they are. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, nothing special. Like I said, I think 9s is elite. O's would be great. So, just a little off. But I still got a little bit of time to work on them. But that's kind of what I got going on right now. I did get another new noodle hood. I haven't really done much to it. I did put a little bit of juice on it, not much, just one time, just a little dab, nothing special, just to see if it had any potential. And it needs to pick up a lot. My fastest noodle head, I believe, runs in the O's. I have seen 9s, but temperature has to be right. And right now it is 86 degrees in here. Pretty damn warm. I usually don't run cars when it's this hot because I just don't think you're gonna get the full potential out of your cars. But I know people that say heat's the way to go. I don't know. What we got? What we got? Oh, a 60. Okay. Let's run them a couple more times. So, oh, look who it is. Big Bishop in the house. Look out now. Yeah, humidity kills speed. It says only we got 38% right now, which is crazy. Usually we're at like 80%. Big Bishop, you supposed to be partying. What are you doing on here watching me run cars? Let's see what he does. Come on, noodlehead. He needs a little work. He needs a little work. But he's in good shape, though. Whether he's fast or not, he'll look good on someone's shelf. If not mine. Hey, I found my fastest Fairmont. This is the car I was going to send to the Gold Hot Ones race, but I decided not to, and I sent a 442 instead, a third one. The plan was to send two 442s and this, but I pulled it at last minute. $37. That ain't too bad for a car that ain't been touched in a couple months. This car was brand new out the pack. That's how I bought all my Gold Hot Ones. I bought a couple of them loose and they were junk. Every time I buy a loose car, it looks good in the picture and then I get it and it's trash. So I was like, you know what? I'll just buy them brand new. But there we go. It's not a bad little car. I think I could work with that one. Let's see what else we got. Hey, these are the cars that race at Chases. I'll show you what they look like. I don't know which one's which. I don't have them marked, I don't think. I do flip 1 and flip 2, but I don't know which one was which. $17.35. $17.35. Let's see what he runs in this lane. I need to put some Loctite on these pins. The little screws at the bottom of these pins, they keep with the gate going up and down, they keep vibrating loose, and I always got to tighten them up. It's getting old. Was it a 35 the first time? A 27. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what his brother does. I've been thinking of a new race, my next mail-in race. I put a poll out the other day of a few different casts just to see what everybody was kind of leaning towards. Oh, there we go. That's the one. That must have been the fast one. Seemed like semi trucks was a pretty popular pick. So I don't know. I might look into semi trucks. We'll see. We'll see. Whatever it is, it's going to be a modified race. These four, I don't remember which one's which now because I don't have them marked. Two of these went to Bishops and raced. Two of these went to Chase Families. Honestly, I think this one and this one went to Bishops. And I think this one and this one went to Chase. So this one, I believe, was the fastest. All right. Let's see what it does. $30. Okay. I don't think that's too shabby. Could be better though. You know what? I think it does need to be better. I want to say Boomershine had a Superman that ran a 27 one time. Jordan. But that's really all I got going on, guys. Just running a couple cars, some cars that I just built. Like I said, that and that. Got to go in the mail tomorrow. I take it, nobody else got in the Boomershine's race. I think Bishop sent in a car. I think Thomas is sending a car. I know I'm sending 2. I'm sure Boomershine will have 2 in it. I think MDG's sending 2. I don't know anybody else is sending any. But, so before I get off here, anybody got anything y'all want to talk about? Any races coming up? Here, I'll let y'all look at the Family Mart there. Anything going on race-wise? Any new builds coming up? New races that I don't know about that I need to get into? I done missed a couple. Has anybody else raced at that, what is it, the Jungle Falls track or whatever? It looked kind of interesting. At first, I kind of passed it by, but then the more I watch it, it almost looks like an endurance race. Like your car, if it finishes, it's like you've done something. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to send a car. I tried to get into his last race, but I missed it. I guess he was only taking 32, and he already had 32 by the time I seen it. I don't get on Redline Derby a lot, so I miss a lot of shit. So next time anybody sees a race like that pop up, that, you know, let me know. What's going on from Ireland? Glad you stopped in. We're just doing a little bit of chatting. Not really much. I just ran a few cars that I built. Nothing special. Just kind of catching up in the diecast world since I've been away for a week. But I think we are going to have I'm going to announce a mail-in race soon. It's going to be a modified race, so you know, it'll be the same rules as always. $5 a car. I'm probably only going to do 1 car per household this time, with it being a modified race. Usually I let you send as many as you want, but I think I'm going to try to keep the cars down a little bit. I don't want 100 cars this time. I want to break from that. That's tough. When you get over 100 cars to a race, it starts getting a little too much like work. And you know, I don't want to work too hard. So if I did a semi race, does that sound pretty good to everybody? I would probably make it, I don't know, 70 or 80 grams. I ain't decided yet, but all semis would have to have 6 wheels on it. You'd have to have 6 axles. So, and I would let even the fantasy semis run, because those are probably easier to get, because I know a lot of the cool looking semis are older and you would have to probably buy those off of eBay or flea market. But it would have to have 6 wheels on it though. And like I said, I have to nail down a weight, but it would be between either 70 or 80 grams. And I probably would like for the weight to stay in the cab. I don't want the weight to be showing. But I need to do a little bit more homework on that, because I don't really have many or any semi trucks, so I really don't know what they weigh. That's a good question. You know what? I would like all 6 wheels to touch the track. It'd be nice. I know some people like to do the left front wheel or the right front wheel up or whatever. Just because would be a unique race and it has 6 wheels, I probably would ask if all 6 wheels touch the ground. I mean, if one wheel's just barely up a little bit, I'm not saying nothing. But if you got your wheel jacked way up in the air, like you threw it on the ground and bent the axle, then I might would say something. But you know what I'm saying? I'll kind of leave that up to y'all guys to. Like I said, I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but I don't want, if it's just barely off the ground, I'm not gonna say anything. But I would like it to have the 6 wheels on it, though. That's the main thing. But this is the very beginning stages of it. I have to look into it a little bit more, write the rules up. I don't even know when I'm going to do it time-wise. We're getting into the hottest part of the year, and I got to make sure I got Thomas's help. I mean, I could do it without Thomas, but he's a really big help. He does all the computer work. He's our computer genius. He's smart with that stuff, so it makes it a lot easier. He can input all the information in the computer and it spits it right out and it's done and over with. If not, then I got to figure it out the old-timey way, which isn't bad. It just takes longer. Hey, I'll let y'all look at the McDonald's for a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'll kind of write the rules up and get all that posted. I'll give everybody a month or so to build. But, so anything else going on before I get off here? Any new tracks getting built? Anybody getting ready to host a race? Especially drag racing. Especially the drag racing. This guy right here I think I know what I'm going to use him for. Upcoming race. Some noodle heads. All these right here will be posted for sale here soon. So if anybody's looking for some noodle heads, message me. We'll work a deal out. I got plenty of them. What else? What else we got? I did get a couple more. Yeah, I seen that. King of the Hill I'll have to look at that. Like I said, I haven't even started my little rankings for my stocks yet, but what did I get? Oh, I got another. Where is it at? I got another Block and Flames command. I think that's the one I just got. I can't wait to break those ones open and start running them. That's gonna be fun. I just haven't had time, man. I just don't have time to run these cars. Not like I want. I got some more Cosworths. One day I'm gonna get into those cars and racing. Just don't really have time. I've been building too much. I got into so many races. Like these 3 races are all damn near at the same time. I hate that. It's like everybody puts races up and all at the same time. Like I wish everybody could get on the same page and put a race out. Everybody race out a month, or maybe 2 people a month. If everybody kind of got together, organized it a little bit. I did that a couple years ago with the little drag racing series we did. I got with a few hosts, and everybody had a month they put on the race, and it was like every month you had a race to look forward to. It was pretty good, but it was just a lot of work to organize it though. So and then I almost kind of feel like it like it burned a few people out trying to be competitive every month to build something good, and I think a few of the top guys I think burned out on it, which is a shame. But that's a part of it though. That's what makes you the best. Build. It's the only way you're gonna get better. You ain't gonna get better by not racing, that's for sure. There's been a few times that I've wanted to quit. I thought about selling all this stuff a few times, but I just keep on going. I just keep on building, even when I want to quit. And there hasn't been as much drag racing going on as I would like, because that's where the real racing's at. Drag racing. That fat track stuff is fun, but drag racing's where it's at. That shows you which builder put in the work, testing, wheel forming, polishing, sanding, cutting, whatever they do. And open track, it's just too much luck. Some of these tracks you gotta have speed, but a lot of luck too. Yeah, man, you gotta watch out. You definitely don't want to build too much. That's why I just kind of sit back and pick the races. I don't get into a bunch. But there is some new guys that's kind of starting out that I'm trying to help out. I'm trying to show some support, because we got to support everybody that's doing it. If someone's putting in the effort to try to put in a decent race, then I'll give them a shot. But the drag racing is where it's at for me. It just shows the builder's speed, and that's just what I like. But fat check racing is what got me into diecast though. I ain't even gonna lie. So before, back in the day, he used to run those NASCAR deals, and me and Thomas seen him doing it and thought that was the coolest shit ever. So we built our own little homemade track, not knowing what we were doing, and we were building our own little street stocks, racing them. And then we found Redline Derby, and we entered our first drag race, which was D64, and that's where drag racing took over right then and there. We built us a little drag track with the 6 lane, and We started drag racing, and we hit it hard, and then he quit. Once we got going, he quit, and then it seemed like at that time a lot of the old guard kind of quit. So sucks, man. That's right. There's nowhere to hide on a drag strip. Your weakness will be shown real quick. Races and Fun does have a good track. I do like his. He's probably got the best open track. Him and what's the guy? Diecast Street League. I like his open track. It's big enough to where a fast car that has some speed can do some passing. So I like his track. As far as everybody else's track, I like a lot of them. A lot of them has badass diorama, and I know they put a lot of time and effort in. But man, some of the racing is just not. There's just no passing, man. It's like the cars that start up front are going to finish there, even the slower ones, and that's not cool to me. I don't like that. But you know, a lot of these guys got to tweak the tracks a little bit too, so yeah, it just takes a little bit of time. Hopefully they get them all tweaked out right. I know Bay City's put a lot of work in his track. I like it. It looks cool as hell. I just haven't really raced on it. I raced on it with the trucks, and I don't know. I didn't do too good there. I mean, I did okay, but just hard to pass. Who was the other one? Live Young Diecast. I like his new track. It looks pretty good. I hope, hopefully there's some passing on it. It looks cool. I know they done a lot of work. But Diecast Street Leagues and Races and Fun. If you wanna race, that's where the racing's at, on the open track. Elevation is the go-to track. Yeah, Elevation's got a nice track, that's for sure. Scale racing, they got it going on, that's for sure. If you want to enter a nice drag race and race on a nice track, they don't have junk, that's for sure. Forty-six to a 48. 46 to a 48. All right, let's see what the little cars do now. Ooh, Corvette pulled around him. 44. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't mind as long as I know what the deal is before the race. I don't care about not getting the cars, but it just depends. The way he does it, I'm fine with it. But a normal race, I want my cars back. So. What are you doing different to your track, Dave? Or David, are you making it longer, steeper? What are you doing? Ray, what's the longest track you ever raced on? Longest track I've ever raced on was at D64. It was a half mile track. I think it was like 40 something feet long. That was pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I won on it too. So yeah, pretty good. And that was against all the big dogs. Yeah, Mr. Mom's Track. It'd be nice if he did mail-ins, but I think he just makes funny videos, which is cool. I used to watch him all the time, hoping he would put a mail-in race on, but he never did. He never did. He used to make some funny videos. I loved the sound effects that he did with the wheels spinning and the smoke show. I thought that was really good. Man, if he would do a mail-in race like that, that would be awesome. But that takes too much. That's a lot of work. A lot of people don't understand how much work that is. It's one thing to just race, but then to add all that other stuff too. Alright, that's cool. How long is this going to take? Something that's going to be fairly quick? Well, it looks like jackhammer's going to be my faster one. I'll keep working on it. Did anybody build this for scale racing? It's a heavy little car. It feels heavy. I wanted to build a car with medium wheels, but the only problem is I couldn't find a Toyota Supra that would fit medium wheels. I found this one, but the only problem is yeah. The only problem is you're not going to fit regular axles on this car. You have to make axle tubes. So there's only a couple people that I know that can make axle tubes. Actually, there's only really one person out there that I know that can make axle tubes. There's other people, but they can't make them as good as this one guy in there. And if he makes an axle tube car like this, we're all in trouble. Now this car's got small wheels on it. You know how hard it is to find a car with small wheels that goes fast? Very hard. The small wheels outrun mine. Yep. There's a couple out there you have to look really hard. But well, see what old Superman's running today. He hasn't been touched in a while. I need to get back on these cars. I didn't look too fast. 34. That's decent. I think Elite is in the upper 20s. So, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I think that's going to do it, fellas. The temperature is 86 degrees. Still hot. If you want to get fast, you're going to have a bunch of piles like this, that's for sure. Alright guys. Flips Racing with Low Country Diecast Racing League. is out. Peace.